Welcome back. As always, it is your host, your friend, your mate, Arachnid Soul. Please do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment even though you don't know what this video's about yet.
Okay, get real for a second. Let's get real about that for a second. Okay. Literally, if someone told you, okay, you got to choose Joe Rogan or Neil Young, how easy of an answer is that?
Oh, yeah, Rogan.
You kick Rogan?
No, I'm keeping Rogan.
Yeah, that's like the smartest thing you can do is keep the guy who has the most influence on the planet right now. But then even if you go as deep to the money, let's go to the money. Okay, Spotify gave Joe Rogan $100 million. We don't know that for sure, but let's just say $100 million to do a show on their platform. So they already spent the money. What are they giving Mr. Young here for his music? Well, as long as people are listening to it, we give him a little bit. What's easier to get rid of at that point? Neil Young, like, get rid, bye Young, see ya. Like, we barely need to pay you. Like,
I'm gonna tell you what's going on here. See, you're not gonna hear this anywhere else. I have a whole different outlook on this. I have
many outlooks on this, but I'm curious, definitely curious.
So, obviously, Neil Young felt like some of the stuff that Joe Rogan said was bad information to get out, and didn't agree with it.
Blah, blah. Yeah.
And they're both on Spotify, and Neil Young says one of us has to go, and people automatically, they're making fun of Neil Young, and I'm saying to myself, Neil Young is the winner in this situation, and I'm gonna tell you why. Nobody's gonna look at Joe Rogan now and like or dislike him anymore. He's stayed neutral on this. He still has the money.
Right.
Nobody was talking about or listening to Neil Young. Neil Young now has been trending. Neil Young now will probably get some people who are like, I don't like Rogan either. I'm going to go out and buy this guy's music. And he'll probably make more money from that. Any future books he writes, he's now got a future fan base of like liberals. When he opens back up, people are going to start making art of him.
Right.
And now he's going to make more money than the tiny amount he was making on Spotify. And the only sacrifice he has to make is the people that aren't looking at it this way now think he's an idiot.
Yeah, I'm glad someone else saw that. I was laughing the whole time going, he's going to make bank on this. He just did it's genius. It's absolute genius to go and say something like that.
And people will say in the future, you know, that's what ended Neil Young's career.
No, it revived it for a little while longer.
Do you know how many young people out there are on social media and had no idea a week ago who Neil Young was?
Exactly.
Now they're looking him up. They're like, hey, we've heard this song before. All right.
Well, that's what's funny, too, because as soon as I saw that, I went, oh, I got to see what Twitter's saying, because we know the cesspool that Twitter is.
Right.
I went on there, and I found a thread of people talking about how I'm canceling my Spotify account because they didn't take Neil Young over. Yeah. So I read through that, and I was like, none of you guys even know who this guy is. The whole time I'm reading through, they're just going on and how, oh, I can't believe they'd keep Joe Rogan after the things he says. You don't know who Neil Young is. Like,
no.
You guys have no idea. I grew up with him, so I know who he is. But they're just jumping on something.
Well, everyone they like
Rogan.
Well, everybody they like on Twitter has that opinion, so that's the acceptable and obviously right opinion. And why even examine it? You just accept that and move on.
Yeah, I just had to see it. It's just like, this is hilarious. Like this little pool that everybody's swimming around in right now, thinking we're all right. You're not.
They're gonna make money for him though, and then the other thing is, you know, once you start learning about Neil Young and you want to support Neil Young, well, he's not on Spotify. I don't know if he's on YouTube, but if he's not, he should be, because now all the business is going over there and he's getting the royalties.
Right, exactly.
So,
like, I hope he takes like something from this and goes, okay, I got to get on more platforms. Like, because he was taking, because the reality is, if you look at the history of what he's been doing recently, specifically on Spotify. He was already taking his music off of there. That's why the threat was kind of empty.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So it's like, okay, I'm taking away my music, and all of a sudden, I don't like Joe Rogan and what he's saying about vaccines right now. Fuck Joe Rogan. Hey, guys, I'm going to take my music, or, you better take Rogan off or I'm taking my music. It's like, well, you already were, so bye. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out.
Yeah, but, the public's not in his business like that. But anyway, as I said before, Rogan stays exactly where he was.
Yep.
And Neil Young has made money on this.
Exactly. Good for him. Good for him.